What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the last edition of the reaction videos to the A Cut Above Challenge. My name is DJ Mystery, your host with Brawlic Reactions. On this channel, I only react to videos or contestants in challenges by Rob Swift. So it's all from the Brawlic Army DJ School, and all my videos are reactions to contestants who competed in challenges by Rob Swift. In this case, it's the A Cut Above Challenge. It's a scratching challenge. You have 60 seconds as a contestant. There were 8 beats provided to us, and you were supposed to select a beat and then have 3 different parts in that beat. The first part, first 20 seconds, is like a DJ Premier kind style scratching stuff. Then the second part is like the Go Crazy DJ Qbert stuff, and the end was a reference to DJ D-Styles. As you know, here is the bomb, and this bomb is called Michelle. She is, what is she 9 years old? I think she's 9. So here is Michelle, hailing from Dubai, 9 years old, a prodigy. Like, she is a little Wunderkind. Wunderkind, that's what we would say in Germany. Like, Wunderkind means like prodigy kid or something. Somebody who's very good at a very, very young age. And we all know that Michelle has a very good teacher. Actually, she has 2 teachers, one being her dad, DJ Shook, and on the other hand, of course, she's a student of Rob Swift's. So I'm not going to spoiler this when I'm saying that she won the competition. As always, let's look at the setup, let's look at the routine, let's look at the judges' ratings. So setup, Rane 72, which seems to be very, very popular mixer. Very expensive though. Imagine a 9-year-old child having a $2,000 mixer in front of her. I mean, that's crazy. And then she has 2 Rane 12s, which also cost, like, in Germany, they cost about 700 euros, 800. So that might probably be $1,000. So Michelle has 4,000 euros of equipment in front of her. Keeping in mind that she's 9 years old, but she's good. So she is, I assume that she didn't pay for it herself, but that doesn't matter at all. She knows how to use that stuff. So let's look at what she did and then admire her. That's all we can do. Here we go. What I like is she uses both 12s. Using cue points. Here's the scratch part. Using that laser kind of sound. And what you can see is she's always looking at that little screen in the middle of the mixer. There was some kind of an Autobahn scratch. Yeah, King of Rock. Using the start-stop button. I like to see that. Yeah, you really have to admire her for her attitude. I mean, if you see a little girl, 9 years old, in this kind of a position, showing the big guys where it's at. Amazing, amazing shit. Like, she was, I don't know whether you know this, but she competed in the DMC Portabilism competition. So she is the bomb. She knows where it's at. It doesn't come to any surprise that Michelle scored 39.5 points. And at this point, I mean, on the one hand, you can say, yeah, she should have been better. But on the other hand, for the motivation of the other competitors, I think it's great that she didn't get above 40 out of 45. So there is still a gap between 100% perfect and her, which is okay, I guess. And keeping in mind that the person behind her, that was Dido Dantana. He scored 36.5. So it's only 3 points between Dido and Michelle. Meaning, even though Michelle was good, it doesn't mean that she is like untouchable. Okay, and that's what I think is really important as far as like the total total rating is concerned. All right, Rob Swift, technicality 5. Yes, totally agree. Super advanced scratches, a great variety of scratches, composition 4.5. And this point I think is debatable, but that's the point with the whole competition. Before we started, like, we were supposed to have the first part as DJ Premier, the second part as Qbert, the third part sort of DJ D-Styles. And I really wonder whether DJ Premier is able to do like the Autobahn scratch or Boomerang or Aquaman or like any of those super twiddly scratches that Michel did in the first part. Because I know that some of the DJs who entered this competition, they tried to mimic DJ Premier's style. And that's what, at first I thought, yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. Copy sort of the style that DJ Premier does. And he is not that much of an advanced scratcher. So I don't know, like going too far or going too fast if you were supposed to go slow. If that is composition, then I would probably rate her lower. But on the other hand, there were so many others who did just the same. I mean, most of us got crazy even in the first part. So I wonder like whether Rob explained the task well enough so that everybody could do it. All right, anyway, so technicality 5, composition 4.5, showmanship 4.5. And here again, I wonder, what do you have to do to get 5 points? Like, looking at the camera, smiling, that's, to me, 5 points. I don't know how can you miss 0.5 points here? I don't know. Technical brilliance is one thing. With the right amount of dedication and commitment, all DJs are capable of learning how to execute scratches like flair and tasers, etc. But adding personality to these advanced scratches is not easy, and DJ Michel succeeded in doing both. It's important to note this was a very strenuous routine. The majority of the scratches she showcased here are very difficult to perform, yet Michel navigates from one scratch to the next seamlessly. Absolutely. I don't know whether you probably have to watch this video once looking only at her fader hand and once only looking at her record hand, because she is so twiddly fast, super fast. My only criticism is here that DJ Michel went from 0 to 100 in the first 3 seconds of her routine. What's more, she kept her foot on the gas pedal till the last second. A scratch solo doesn't necessarily have to be aggressive all the time. If you scratch fast and technical incessantly, you sacrifice musicality. Space in a scratch solo gives your audience the little break, and when timed right, those moments of silence can be used to accentuate the scratches you're about to hit your audience with next. Absolutely true. And if you look at some of the videos of DJ Michel, she is always super fast. She doesn't take breaks. She goes for it, like bam. And it feels like you kick off a little rocket, or you launch a little rocket, and it goes up in the air, and there's no way you can stop that. Yeah, I totally dig the thing with the break. I mean, for most of us, to differentiate between the beginning or the intro and the middle part and the outro, it's just the sounds that we were using. So vocal samples in the beginning, scratch sample in the middle, vocal samples in the end. That's probably how most of us distinguished between those parts. Brandon's feedback: technicality 4, composition 4, showmanship 4. And here again, I want to know, how do you miss 1 point in technicality and 1 point in composition? Like, what do you have to do to get those 5 points? Like, Michel is really dope at such a young age. Everything she did was perfect except for only one thing: she rushes a little. So it's the same feedback as Rob gave her. If she learns how to go with the flow more and not hurry, her performances will be flawless. Yeah, sometimes you just have to take a break, but that's something, I mean, that is really not something that Michel cannot learn. I mean, come on here. Mike C, technicality 4, composition 4, showmanship 4.5. I'm super impressed with her control of phrases. She has those nailed. Nice variety of the solo cuts too, with everything from the tasers to the power off move, which I really liked. Great set, Michel. So everybody's going to check out what tasers are and how to perform those. I have to check them out. I'm not really sure. And so Mike C gave her 12.5 points. So yeah, I mean, it's no wonder that Michelle won this competition. And actually, I have to admit that when I saw Michelle's name on the list, I was actually just about to quit. Because like, what's the reason of competing if you know there's somebody who is gonna whoop your ass? And I talked about this with Rob Swift in depth. We talked about this on the phone for a long time, and in the end, I said, okay, I'm still gonna compete just to stand my ground, to show my skills, not worry about anybody else, and just to kick ass my way, do it my way, show what I got, and of course do it also for myself, because every competition that you compete in, you're gonna gain something from it, whether it's confidence, whether it's feedback on your routine, on your stuff, on the scratches that you do, on your composition, on your showmanship, everything that you did like not so well in this competition, you can improve for the next competition. If I had not competed in this one, like, I would have regretted it in the end. I would totally regret it. I'm happy that I competed. I'm happy that Michelle competed. I'm happy for everybody else. It was really a pleasure to do these videos. I hope you like them. I hope you like my Brawlic reactions. If so, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. That's what I need. That's what I would really appreciate. So I guess that's the conclusion of this competition. Thank you very much, Rob Swift, for doing what you're doing, for giving us a chance to compete. I don't know how many DJ competitions there are in your area. And personally, I would not probably compete in any of the other competitions that are here, because I know for a fact that in Frankfurt there are some really dope DJs, and probably if there is a DJ competition, people would come from other cities, and I would not have a chance. Thanks for doing that, Rob. Thanks for bringing in the effort, and I know that you do that because you want us to practice. And I gotta say, it works. It works for me. I'm already now starting with compiling my sets for the next competition. So practice your cuts, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DJ Mystery from Frankfurt, Germany. Peace, y'all. See you in the next competition.